Has there ever been a time when you're hanging out with your friends and the topic of starting a podcast comes up? You all toy with the idea for a few minutes and then move on to something else. But within those few minutes, ideas are thrown around, subjects are weighed in. It's the most brain power you've used in the last 10 years of your burnout life. It would be amazing to retire from the regular 9 to 5 and take up something like podcasting for the foreseeable future. To be able to shoot the shit and rake in an income. That would be like winning the lottery. So why doesn't everyone do it, right? Why hasn't everyone quit their day job and started a podcast? Well, there's one important thing to consider. You don't want to overlook this. People don't give a shit about a nobody.
Be somebody!
Before you can have thousands of eyes and ears tuning in to listen to you yap about nothing for several hours, you have to be noticed first, as well as hold some type of value. In the last few years, there has been a surge of rewatch podcasts. These revolve around old popular television shows that are no longer airing, and are usually hosted by former cast members. In this case, not much needs to be done to gain a viewer's or listener's attention. If you're a fan of the show and you enjoyed the performances, you'll most likely tune in. But what if you aren't a celebrity or an A-lister? How could you attain similar status? Well, just like every other influencer before transitioning into podcasting, you could start a YouTube channel.
The Influencer!
First, you'll have to figure out in which direction you'll be taking your channel. Perhaps you have a skill that you've been perfecting most of your existence, and you want to break down your learning process of said skill for anyone interested. Maybe you have a love for science, or a love for philosophy, or academia in general, and you're wanting to use that knowledge to enrich people's minds. Just something that holds value, something that matters. And once your channel has grown enough, you make the attempt at transitioning into podcasting. Or you can
act a fool!
Because of how saturated social media sites have become with content creators and influencers, it can be difficult to be noticed. And it'll be more difficult if you lack any skills, talent, charisma, the ability to process a thought. So what do you do in this case? What can you do if you're just a plank? At the moment, outlandish and obnoxious behavior coupled with a lack of self-awareness seems to be the hot ticket to influencer notoriety.
Go.
What? Little prop, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Yeah. Yeah.
I go up. Nobody's off limits. Nobody. Hide your wife. And my friend! My fucking friend! I'm right here!
Yeah.
I'm right here!
Point the camera at you, man.
You pointed it there. I swear to God on everything I love, you pointed it there. My friend, you have one job.
What's wrong with you?
What's up?
What's wrong with you?
What's
Do you
happening?
have a problem?
No. 2 + 3 is 4.
Look how nervous he is. Look at this old. You're a grown. You know what's crazy?
Yeah, you dating
It doesn't matter. You're a grown man doing this.
Oh, yeah?
Get a grip of your.
I understand that some people enjoy this type of raunchy content, but millions, that I'll never understand. Or if you at the very least have an ounce of self-respect, you can go the holier-than-thou route. You can start a reaction channel and react to the previously mentioned group of creators.
Woo! Nice preset title graphic there. That's how you know a channel's cancerous. When their intro looks like this.
Though I want to make it clear that just because they're criticizing bad behavior doesn't necessarily make the reactionists better people. In my opinion, YouTube's biggest flaw when it comes to the creator space is also its silver lining. Anyone can do this. With no prior education, no background check, anyone can upload a video. And no, just because an individual uploads a video, it doesn't mean it'll reach anyone. Though recently there has been quite a few influencers and creators who have been exposed to be terrible people. I've shared my opinion on problematic YouTubers in a previous video on this channel. Now that you've gained an audience, you build a community. You're looking to achieve a parasocial relationship with your audience. People who make it their responsibility to discuss and defend every aspect of their favorite creator or influencer's life. And once your cult has grown sufficiently, you finally transition to
Podcasting!
Now that you've unlocked podcasting from the influencer skill tree, what now? Well, start talking. Be entertaining. Be mindful of what you're saying while still retaining the raw conversation everyone seems to shoot for. And most importantly, always remember
Donations!
Here, we got a ton of donos that I can talk about.
Dave donated $150 and said balls.
Rachel threw us 20 Australian
Balls.
dollars. Got a $5 donation. Oh, this is the nail girl. Thank you, Amy. For the wait, did I say 5? That's 50.
Woo!
Yo,
50 big ones.
Wait, did we read this
Right.
one earlier?
Yeah, we read that one. Fuck you.
Yeah. Thanks for the 20, brother.
And now that you've achieved the ultimate status in creator culture of cult leader, you'll be set for the next few years. At least until your viewers grow up, get jobs, and have to actually manage their income. But you'd want to have already moved on to something else by then. Otherwise, you might end up just inflating your views with bots for appearances.